Okay, two things I want you to notice about this chromatic chart that we just put together. You know, this whole thing is called the fretboard of the guitar. So you got all the individual frets here. So take a look at this very important relationship here. So there are only two um, kind of layout things that are going on in this tuning. It's all you have to learn are these two patterns, more or less. Okay, look at this. You have on the second string, you have a 1, and then on the first string you have a 5 up above it. Okay, so you have a 1 and then a 5 up above it. Okay, same over here. In the lower octave you have a 1 and then a 5 up above it. The other relationship you have, and of course now remember, everything that's written on the second string belongs on the third string. I just didn't crowd the logistics of it. You have a 1 with a 5 down below it. Okay, so or this one with a 5 down below it. So these are the only two games, and this is what it looks like. So this is an important chart for you to write down. So up here, this is low, this is high, of course. Okay, we have a 1 and a 5. So this is the main thing that you will be learning in this tuning, is just this little information is what you need to play this guitar. Okay, a 1 and a 5. Down over here, we have a 1 with a 5 underneath it. Okay, this is low, this is high. So there's a 5 underneath the 1. So write down these charts as best you can. The other thing I want to remind you is that, you know, in the chromatic scale naming, something like a flat 2 is also a sharp 1. Okay, that's important to know. A flat 5 is also a sharp 4. So, you know, though I'm predominantly using flat names here, I could just as equally be using sharp names. And the main secret behind all of this is if you start naming the notes with the flat names, you try to stay consistent throughout the rest of the piece of music. Where you have a choice of a sharp or a flat, you would continue to use a flat. If you started out naming things with sharp, then when you had other notes coming in that were sharp, you would use them instead of using the flat names. There are exceptions to this rule, and they'll come up in different pieces of music, so not to worry about it. But it's just a convention that we use. So go ahead and pause this, see if you can write this down. I'll move this a little closer so that you can have a better view of it.